Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chart Slinger here with ZeroToHeroTrader.com. And so tonight I just want to go over a few plays that we're looking at popping up in the scanners, and also go over some of the things that I got going on in my own account. And so first of all, let's take a look at the market, whatever is going on in ES. If you're watching it today, looked pretty choppy pretty much throughout the day, and then right before the close it just had a huge spike and then just kept spiking in after hours, and we're still pushing up, you know, towards 30.90. It's about 30.87.5 right now, and man, just a lot of strength in the broad market right now. So in that case, we are still long, and if you're looking at the daily here on the ES S&P 500 index futures contract, we are still in the 123. Now this could change any moment. I expect to get some pullback into this 3100 level. And as you can see here, we are pushing up above these Keltner channel bands here. So it is looking a little bit extended, but we're watching the price action. This doesn't really mean anything to price action. We'll just see kind of what happens. So for right now, we're long, or I'm long on all my stuff, and going to try to write it out to my targets and see what happens. Okay, so let's take a look at Tesla. I did end up hopping out of Tesla today, and see what happened here. So I actually slept in this morning, which I probably shouldn't have, because I probably could have gotten out with a really nice profit, or a much nicer profit up here, but I didn't wake up till about here, and then I was kind of watching it, and then when it started tanking, I think I exited my spread for about just a $55 profit right around in here, and good thing I did, because it continued to tank, and I would have taken a much bigger loss on that. But right around in here, and what kind of messed me up for my day, I tried to take this long right here on this signal here, and I just bought a call right here, and ended up just, of course, just chopping too much, and I think I ended up exiting, I think on this candle here, just cutting it, and then of course, you know, a few minutes later it does what I thought it should do, and you know, but that's trading, right? So yeah, I ended up taking a little bit of a loss here. I think it was only like $80, something like that, not too bad. Controlled the risk here, because it could have, you know, ended up rejecting a VWAP and making a much lower move here. So I was okay with that, because at the end of the day, everything started to pick up and made back a lot of the losses, at least the unrealized losses in the other positions. So let's talk about the other positions I have on. Okay, so one of the other positions I have on here is BAX, is Baxter. And I had this on since Monday, and it's just been kind of chopping sideways since Monday. So this yellow line here, about 90.44, is where I got in, and you can see I've been a little bit in profit, and it's just kind of been chopping up my entry. So one good thing is we had you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth touch here going into the close, and it looks like nice strong volume going in, so I'm hoping this thing will gap up nicely and hit my 20% target on this one, and I can go ahead and get out of it. So that's what's going on with BAX. Let's move on to PG. So I got into PG this morning, and this was one that we looked at in the video from last night, and this one looks pretty good. I mean, I got in right here on this dip. This thing sold off. I got in, I think, right on this candle, and you know, was in profit for most of the day. It did dip back down. I was getting kind of worried about it, but with the strength going into the close, pushed us right back up and back in the game. So that one was actually looking really nicely at the close. I think it was up like 150 bucks on it. So it's on our way to the target, and hopefully, like I say, hopefully we can gap up and get us a nice gap up and take those profits right in the morning. That would be really nice. All right, so let's see. I think that's all I have on right now. So let's go into what we're looking at for the scanner for tonight. Let's see. So we go back to the daily charts, and we can see here P&G just made a really nice candle off of that that move here after we got the signal. So looking for this thing to really spike up tomorrow, hopefully. But so the next thing that we're looking at here, first one's going to be KMB, and this one actually hit a few days ago. I think this was Friday. I got the signal on Friday, and I actually didn't take this. I think Trader Sorab might have taken this one. I'm not sure, but it's looking like, you know, it still wants to kind of look like it's trying to push up out of this consolidation zone. So we'll keep an eye on this one for tomorrow, and you know, if we can get a nice move up, it might be one to look at to hop into long and see if we can close that gap from 42 up into this resistance zone at like 44. It'd be a nice, you know, 2-point run. We could grab some nice profit there. All right, next one, and there's really only two that I have for tonight. Next one is going to be XLV, which is also kind of making a similar pattern, but we've got a really, you know, pretty long consolidation here that we're trying to break out of. So yeah, that's it for these. So all right, that's gonna be it for tonight's video, guys. Have a nice trading day.